Hi guys, welcome back to another Empowerment Talk with Jody Baudick and What's Right with Life. I am so excited for you guys. All of this great stuff is going on. I just want to kind of follow up with what we were talking about with our last segment that we just did about, keeping your faith. And maybe if you're not quite sure as to, where you are, what you're wanting to do, or maybe you just feel something in your belly stirring, I didn't want to give the wrong impression that I was tired, like I was burnt out from teaching, because that's not exactly where I was going. I just felt like something in my belly was stirring, like there was something that I needed to do, but I wasn't quite sure as to where I was going, how I was going to do it. And I want you guys to follow your intuition when that happens for you, because a lot of times your intuition is telling you, you gotta move, you gotta do some movement. We get really comfortable in our lives and the things that we do all the time. And then if you just follow your intuition, never ever know who you're gonna meet. I had one of the girls here, she's a chiropractor, her name is Julie, and she's an amazing soul. And she said, you can change somebody's life in 90 days, Jody. I watch you change them. I can't figure out what's going on with you, because I was having some trouble with my weight, and I just was really tired. And she says, I want you to go see who I go to. She's my teacher, and I just want you to meet her, because I think maybe she could figure out where and what is going on with you. So that's how I met Dr. Chris. My friend Julie said, be open to this. And so I went up to Chicago and met Dr. Chris, got acupuncture, changed my life completely, figured out that my adrenals were not happy with me at the moment, and that's what was causing me to be tired and to not be able to release some lbs, because I don't like to say lose, because when we lose something, we always want to get it back. And if you got some extra lbs on you, and lbs means weight, and if you are trying to lose them, eventually you're going to get them back. But if you release them, then they're gone. Bye-bye. So I meet Dr. Chris. Dr. Chris introduces me to some other people. They have a book signing for me. I meet some people from there. Those people introduced me to some other people, and my soul was still stirring a little bit. And I'm like, I need to go to this. And so I started going to all these different conferences, which is nothing new for me. I love going to conferences. And I came across some of the most incredible people, and some of the most amazing doors have opened because I was allowing myself to be open. I was trusting my intuition. I was like, there's something. I got to figure out what it is. There's something. I'm being led. I'm being guided. And I can't wait for you guys to meet all of these incredible people that I've gotten the pleasure of becoming really great friends with over these last few years, and watching them grow and go and travel the world and share their gifts, with their speaking engagements and their radio and their TV shows. And, it's really, really beautiful. And that's something that I want you to really think about with your sharing your gifts of, whatever your gift is, to share it. But I surround myself with people who want to empower other people. None of my friends are jealous of anybody's success. We're all, we're each other's biggest cheerleaders. We're pulling each other in, where we see fit that you would be fitting with this group, and let's introduce you to this group of people so that we can make this happen, My one friend calls it being the connector, you connect these different people together. So look around who you're hanging out with. Look around if the people in your world are lifting you up. My girlfriend Kalia, she's a hoot. You guys will meet her. The girl is so smart. She's so funny. But this is how she says, you plug into an outlet that's going to charge you up. You don't plug into an outlet that's going to drain you. So when you're thinking about things in life, plug into the things that charge you up, because then that's going to make a difference in your life. Follow that intuition, my friends. Plug into things and people that really charge you up. We always have people that are going to want to grab onto our coat strings and take the ride with us and not do the work. But that has to be a choice that you're willing to make, whether you're going to allow those people to continue on that ride with you, or sometimes you might have to shake it off for a little bit until they get their stuff together. And then when they do get their stuff together and they want to jump on and it's still a fit for you, then absolutely. But don't hold yourself back from anything in your life because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. I don't ever want you guys to feel guilty about your success or your happiness in life. And your happiness and your health should be your number one priority. I know where everybody's like, well, I got kids and I got this and I got that. But if you don't take care of yourself first, who's going to take care of you? You know, you've got to have the energy, and you've got to be feeling great about life, and you've got to be happy, and you've got to be healthy. So I want you to plug in, and I really want you guys to pray, and I want you to meditate. I want you to think about what can you do in your life that you can plug in and charge yourself up. What are you doing with your life? Trust your intuition when it shows up. Turn to a different corner. Go to a different supermarket. You know, you never know where those chance encounters, or have a conversation with someone, and don't be so focused in your mind as to what things are supposed to look like. And I know in my last video I said to you, you know, when you take your hands off the steering wheel, you know, a lot of times God's plan is so much grander than your own plan. And my friends, it really, really is, because sometimes, whether we want to admit it or not, we kind of limit ourselves as to what our plan could be because of where we came from, or the money that we have, or the education, or where we are in our life at the moment. And don't ever let that be. Just trust and believe, follow your intuition, pray, meditate, and don't be afraid. All right, that's your food for thought this week. I love you. Bye-bye.